Back at the Vicari Collector Car Auction, a good assortment of cars here, and we're getting ready once again to do yet another Mustang. This one, Resale Red, an excellent example of the 1966 Mustang.
You say another Mustang, you never get tired of Mustangs. These cars are classics. They're beautiful every time they roll across the line here. 607,000 of those sold in 1966. Over 80% of them were the hardtop like you see here, and about 12% the convertible. I think folks like the rigidity of the hardtop there is a better performing car than the convertible was.
And they all bring up in the 20s if they're decent condition at all. This one with the stock 289, the standard Mustang engine that was so dependable Ford used.
And I think 66 has always been the most popular Mustang, even today. Back then it was really the second model year for the car. Everybody had seen one, and everybody wanted to get one.
Got it. Now 5. Got to be 5, sir. 25,000. You can do it.
Notice the reserve is still on, but I think they're getting close. Probably somewhere up around 25,000. That's normally about what a really nice Mustang will bring. Steve Williams, the deal doctor. Why is he here? If there's a car that doesn't sell, you're at the Vicari auction, you can go over and talk to the deal doctor. He'll get with the seller and try and get a deal made on it.
And even in the days and weeks after the auction, if that car's still available, you can actually look on the Vicari website and you might be able to make a deal then. Little competition here, Ted.
26,000.
Now we're going above 25,000. They really like this.
26 and 7. Gonna sell it when I'm done. Reserve is off. 26,000.
Pete Vicari, the owner of Vicari Auction, working with that bidder, and he says, nope, I'm all done, wash my hands, sell the car.
27,000. I have sold 26,000. Thank you.
Up next, the 1957 Thunderbird. This was the most popular of the 3 bird years, 55, 56, 57. You know, one of the reasons? That porthole window. They actually like that on the 57 bird.
What's not to like? That gives it a great finish there. Still the most popular Thunderbird. It was back then as well. Folks really love this thing. Had a 292, a V8 under the hood, 212 horsepower, and you can only get the 3-speed manual transmission that year in 1957.
But you could step up to a 312 cubic inch engine with 2 4-barrel carburetors, and are you ready to get ridiculous? A Paxton Supercharger was available on these as an extra option.
Talk about a highway cruiser. Oh my goodness.
It's got air condition. It's got air condition. 24, 25. How did I want to get 24? We're going to get 5. 24.5, how about that? 24, we're going to get 24.5. How did I want to get 24.5? Take a look at this car. 24, got it, thank you. Now 25,000. Now we're going to get 25. Can I lift the reserve? 25,000. 24.5, we're going to get 25. Ladies and gentlemen, the reserve is off, he said.
Well, they lifted the reserve, and it takes off and brings more money. That happens so often.
5,000 for this car. He took the reserve off at 10,000 less. I'm 24.5, 25,000.
There's so many great cars here at the Vicari Collector Car Auction, and I bet a lot of these dealers are having a hard time. You got to sit on your hands because there's so many cool vehicles rolling across the line.
And they're going at reasonable prices.
26.5, 26, got to be 5, Tim. 26.5, you're in. 26.5, 26,000. 26.5, I got to go. Now 27. Now 20, now we're not. 27. 27. Yeah, we know that. 27. Either one of you want to be 27. 27, sir. You can do it. 27. Gotta go. 26.5. 27. Sell them when I'm done. 27. I have. Anybody else? 26.5. Will they get 27? Bam! Sold it. 26.5.
Zetas are coming in. Number 912.
Well, a good buy. Now coming up, we promised you 3 unusual cars, economy cars. John Gardner has more on that subject.
How about a BMW Isetta? 78 miles to the gallon? Man, climb in through the front, climb out through the front. This is one of the coolest ones here at the Vicari Collector Car Auctions.
28 Ram.
You know, you go to the auction and you tell your wife, I bought a cool car. She said, what did you buy? I bought a BMW. That's true.
She's not expecting something like this. This design you can see on the front, it looks like a refrigerator door. That's because it was originally designed by an Italian company that made refrigerators and microcars. BMW was on the verge of bankruptcy, so a delegation from BMW went to a show. They saw the Isetta, and they said, that is just the car we need to make, sell more units, and get out of bankruptcy, and it worked. A lot of folks call this the bubble car. Well, in German, it's the Knutschkugel. That means the cuddle coach, because you could sit side by side with your sweetie there in the one and only bench seat.
How did they get such great mileage? A one-cylinder engine that put out all of 12 horsepower, but it would run about 52 miles an hour.
Not too shabby. I don't know if I'd want to get in an accident at 52 miles an hour in one of those vehicles.
If you wonder about the soft, they all had soft tops. You see the soft top there, there's a reason for that. Because you had to have a way to escape, since the front door could be jammed and there was no other door, so they had a soft top so you could get out in the event of an accident.
29. Sold 28,000. Same weight. Number 2 is a buyer. 28 grand. Number 2.
Hey, y'all get the other one. Don't worry about moving to it. Next one, 28 grand. Let's go.
This is a rare color museum quality cars, the yellow one.
Well, I still got 28. 28 some money. 29.
By the way, I was looking up these vehicles, and BMW, on their very own webpage, they still have a buyer's guide to buying the perfect Isetta. So these are still really popular among BMW collectors.
29, 30, now 30.
He said he was joking. He already had a yellow one.
29, 30. 30,000. 29, now 30, 30 grand.
Well, the gentleman's already bought the other two. He might as well buy a third to go with it.
Now 1, 31, 31. 31.
He has indeed $30,000. He loves Isettas. That'll be a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, from Dalton, Georgia. Next time we see you, we'll be live right here on CBS Sports from Biloxi, Mississippi.